G'day guys, hope all is well. Don't forget, first things first, click on the little description below and open up that FTX account if you haven't got it. The walkthrough video of how to raise an order for the Cradle trade is also there. So if you want to get yourself trading and you're still a little bit, well, how do I do it? Watch that video. It will clarify things just nicely for you. Also, this is the last day in our COVID sale, so if you do want to go ahead and take advantage of any of the discounts that we've been running for the last couple of months, we are lifting our discount lid as some of the restrictions are lifting as well. So today's your last day. You got till midnight tonight. Okay, so this is brought to you by FTX, and I wanted to show you my favorite chart right now. Let's be fair, it is Bitcoin. There's only one chart at this stage. I'll tell you what I'm sort of waiting for as well. If we look at the daily here, we're just going to break this down, chunk it down, and understand only the things that I've taught you through the 4-part series. What you'll see is that we did have that little pullback here, and we've been consolidating. What's going to happen next? Look, I don't know. Probability-wise, based on the way the trend has worked out here, and as you'll see on the 4-hour, probability-wise, we look higher. More likely than lower, but this is Bitcoin. These are markets, and I don't have a guarantee on anything. It's you trade what you see. But we have carried on through some more momentum above 9,000, as you can see here on the daily. That daily trend is still very much intact. If I come down now to the 4-hour, you're going to recognize this, right? Higher low, higher high, pulling back into the cradle zone. Now, it didn't quite tap on 9,000, but it's not too far away. We've got a bullish candle in there. Now, of course, you're going to go through your rules, your checklist, and make a decision based on whether or not you like this or not. If we look at the 8-hour as well, look, the moving averages are in fact in the correct order here up on that 8. We've got to compare this high to this high for convergence, and as you can see, we don't have convergence there at the moment. All right, I've just actually come across the 8 and seen that, but more than anything else, this chart does look more bullish than bearish. Now, if we're going to compare that high to that high, we can't say it's divergent now because we haven't actually broken to a new high. So the focus is on the 4-hour, having a look at what's going on here. And I want to move lower as well because I was really hopeful to get this little candle down in here this morning. Unfortunately, what we had was this shot up and then a quick back down. And we do see this quite frequently around that sort of opening and closing of a daily candle. I've been noticing it quite a bit anyway. I mean, look at this move. I mean, let's have a look at the percentage and the distance. We'll go from the high to the low. I mean, that's a big move. That's a $782 move. Is that right? Sorry, no. 391. I was going to say, hang on a sec. That doesn't look like $700. I can do math a little bit. $391 or 4.15%, which is still quite considerable. It just sort of, it was brutal. And we've seen it before. I mean, look, actually, when was the last time? It was over here, I think. No, that was 10 p.m. Where can I find that? Somewhere in and around here. Here you go. I think it was actually after the open, after the close. A quick pull back in, and that one, although not quite as big, that was where we saw the majority of the movement occurring for that day. I have seen it quite a few times. Today's was a little bit more brutal than it has been of late, but a big, quick, sharp move. Now, what does it do from here? Well, I don't know. Am I going to be looking to trade this on the 2-hour? No. Why? Equal highs, all erratic, very spiky, a little bit out of control. But the 4-hour at the moment still sort of sitting pretty. It's the best looking chart cyclicity-wise that we've got at the moment. High, higher low, higher high, pulling back. Let's see if I can find another Fibonacci to fit this as well. And this is based on my Fibonacci booster course, back into the 61.8. And although it's from the lows, I'm just going to see if there is a double in there. No, there is not. So, not a great deal to work with other than the 4-hour. But that doesn't mean to say there won't be trading opportunities. So come back to the 15 again. Now, one of the other unfortunate things about the move this morning was that as we were starting to get some decent cyclicity through here, we just jagged back down and got a higher high to a lower low. It means it's going to take a little while for this 15-minute chart to start trending nicely. And I'm going to wait for that because I know that when I'm trading good trends, I don't find it difficult to make profits. When I'm trading choppy markets, it's much more difficult. Something else I want to point out to you is this. Let me take you back to the time when I really liked trading. Well, I really like trading all the time, but what I mean is the best looking chart structure. I want to bring your attention to the way charts look when there's good volume going through them. Now you can see back through here, this is again just the 15-minute chart. Look at this. This is when we had that really strong run up towards that 9,000, or up to 9,000. Have a look how smooth these candles are. Notice how they're not real wicky and spiky. So capture a screenshot of that in your brain now. Good volume going through there, good liquidity. It's the markets are being relatively strangled inside of their range on the bid and the offer, so it's not like spiking all over the shop. Take that to where we are now. See how it's a little bit more wishy-washy? See how it's sort of spiky a little bit more? They're not quite as compacted, not quite as tight. That's why we see these sorts of bigger moves, because there's not as much liquidity there. It's able to move the market around a lot more, and it doesn't look quite so nice. So what I'm saying is, guys, I am waiting. I'm waiting on the lower time frames for these wonderful conditions to occur. Look, in the cradle, move. In the cradle, move. In the cradle, move. It's not rocket science. You just got to make sure you're not trading when there's not good conditions to be trading. They can change very, very, very quickly, and I am keeping my eye on this 4-hour chart. Hopefully that candle doesn't get too much bigger, and we can have a look at that as we come to the close in 2 hours and 45 minutes. So still a while to go, but we always plan our trades before we take our trades. So guys, have a fantastic day. I'll update you guys throughout the week if I see anything else. I'm hoping that we do see this continue higher, dragging the rest of the market with it, and we get some really nice cyclicity out there for us to go forward and look for those crypto cradles. For anyone else who wants the rest of the strategies, let us know. Go to tradercobb.com/join and take advantage before the sale is over. Also, the how to raise the order is in the descriptions below. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Be safe. Bye for now.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.